I think the biggest thing for our band to separate us from the rest of the world kind of is the fact that I can't tell you many other bands that have been around for 18 years that are still the same four members. You know, we're the same four members that we've had from the beginning. You know, we've had Yates playing live, playing keyboards and organ, and our drum tech Jeff is back there plays percussion some with us and stuff. You know, so we're always adding new elements of music, but the core of the band is the four of us, and it's been that way for 18 years and never had a lineup change, nothing. You know, and I think it's the camaraderie and the brotherhood that we have together that kind of just separates us. And I think you hear that not only, you know, in us talking, but when you see us play live and you hear it in the music that we're all together in this thing. There's been a lot of crazy things, man. For me, one of the biggest ones was we got to go play in Jimi Hendrix's flat in London. So that you know, his original flat that he lived in London is still there, and his bed's still there, and everything. And we got to go up there and do an acoustic session, and it blew my mind. I mean, that's something that you just sat back. I walked into the room and I had no words. It was just tears. Like I literally couldn't speak, you know. And I mean, you know, it's always amazing and overwhelming anytime you get to meet, you know, artists. I mean, we've been very fortunate and met a lot of our heroes, Jimmy Page and you know all the dudes from Whitesnake and Def Leppard. And, you know, so many amazing artists over the years that we've got to meet. And you know, when you get to talk to them and they, you know, show you the same level of appreciation and respect that you show them because we're all doing the same thing just on different levels. That's that's when you realize, you know, that it's an overwhelming flood of happiness because you realize that, you know, those guys look at us as, you know, the same kind of thing that they were doing when they were starting out. You know, so that's awesome to us. The best part of being part of Blackstone Cherry is, you know, to be in a rock and roll band that tries to just spread positivity. You know, I mean, like there's enough negativity in the world today. We just try to make sure everybody has a good time and keep things going. But you know, the worst part about it is, you know, all of us are married. Some of us have kids, and for me, it's you know leaving my wife and son and my dog at home. You know, that's the worst part of being in the band is just having to leave them for extended periods. You know, other than that, I have no complaints. I mean, I'm pretty much an open book, man. I've never really hid anything from anybody. You know, I'm open about my battles with mental illness and the medications I take, and you know, I deal with depression and anxiety on a regular basis. You know, and I'm very outspoken about that. I'm kind of an open book. You know, there's really nothing that I hide from anybody. I'd like to eventually do an interview about mixing and techniques and stuff like that at some point because I mixed the Family Tree record, and we worked on a. There's a new project we just worked on that hopefully you know before too long will be out. Um, but some new material we worked on, and I've mixed it as well. And it's a passion that I have that I absolutely love,